Hello and welcome back again to the channel and another A3 video. So this is part 5 and the original plan today was to try to tackle the dashboard, but on the way over here the body shop phoned and said that the panels were ready. So what they've done is they've basically just edged them and blown over the tape faces, so they now want me to fit these panels so the car can go back to them panelled up. Then they can spray the panels on the car and blend it into the doors so it all matches. So rather than have these sat around and potentially getting damaged, we're going to crack and fit these panels up instead. But before the arches go on, or the wings, sorry, we need to fit the headlights because they tuck in behind the wing and are a bit hard to get in afterwards. So this is the headlight I repaired. The 3 tabs had snaps, but they've been plastic welded back on, so we'll fit that one up. And I'm guessing this box contains the other one that I ordered in from Poland, funnily enough. It is for a right-hand drive car. So I think first of all we'll unpack this box, just make sure that is the right headlight, and then the next job is going to be to swap over the ballast from the old headlight into this new one, because I'm pretty sure this new one's come basically empty, no bulbs, no ballast, no anything. So we'll swap over all the ballast and we will test it as well first, just to make sure it works before we fit it. So I'll open this box now. So it's the headlight. Looks pretty good. It is a second-hand unit. But most importantly it has got the black inlays, because they do 2 types, there's black and there's chrome or silver, and I was struggling to find a black one. So that's the 2 headlights. All the tabs are intact, which is good. As I knew really. The ballasts are missing, but I've got them on the old unit, so hopefully they work. But like I said, we'll fit them up now and we'll try this unit before we fit it. So there we go, ballasts are all swapped over. They're just a torch screw, 3 on each. 2 plugs under that one, 1 plug on this. Very easy, they can only go on one way. Nice quick swap over. So there we got lucky there. So the ballasts are okay, all the bulbs are okay. And light works, spot on. I know the other one works, like I said, I've fitted it once. So we're going to fit them in properly now, and they'll never come out again. Alright, so both headlights are in. Tested them both together as well. Everything works fine. It's great. Does look really weird though, with no panels on and just headlights. So we're going to start to put on this side wing first. Then we'll move on to the other side. It's just a reverse process of the removal, which I did show. So I'll leave it on, show you the fixings. But anyway, yeah, for these headlights, you've got 4 mounting points Got a mounting point there, which is on an adjuster, so it goes up and down. That mounting point. Another mounting point there again on an adjuster. Then underneath the headlight, you've got this one here. So they give you loads of movement. Both headlights have been left loose because I need to get the wings on, and then match the headlight and the wings together with the door, so it all, you know, all the gaps are nice and even. So we'll start on this wing now, and that'll be on in no time. There we go, one wing on. Perfect gap, nice and even. How uniform that gap is. Perfect. Took a lot of tweaking, especially with the headlight, to get them to line up nicely. But the headlight and the wing are in fixed solid. And you know, that looks good. Looks really good. So we'll get the other headlight in now. There is obviously still probably going to be some adjustment of the headlights to be made once the bonnet, the bumper and the grill's all in, but I won't be able to do all that until the car is complete. And then I'll just adjust them then to make them suit properly. But for the time being, that's looking a lot better. So we'll throw on the other wing now, do exactly the same this side, and adjust that headlight up, and move on to the bonnet then. Yeah, that's the other wing on. Again, gaps are nice and even. Again, the headlight is in, but it will need adjusting. I know it will do. So we're going to throw the bonnet on now. The bonnet, I do need to do a bit of prep on. This is the old one. Is to take off the latch, them things, and the actual latch itself. There's a couple of rubber bungs, adjusters, bits and pieces as well I need to take off and swap that onto the new one, so we'll do that. And then we'll throw that bonnet on, the new bonnet, and hopefully it's going to line up nice for them wings, otherwise we'll be adjusting them all again. These are all the bits I've had to swap over. They're the catches to hold the bonnet down. There's 2 adjustment screws, a couple of bungs, and the latch which I have to straighten up first. And then there's a bit of a rubber seal on the front. So obviously your catches are going to go on there, on each side. Your release bonnet latch is there once it's been straightened. Adjustment screws go in them. A couple of bungs. That's about it. The bonnet actuator to hold the bonnet open just clicks on there. bonnet and the wings on now, and thought about with the gaps a bit and managed to get it looking pretty good. It's a nice gap there. Nice even gap on that side. So I am going to trial fit the bumper quickly, but it's going to come back off. It's going to the body shop as it is. They're going to paint the bumper separate and just make sure it matches up. So we'll trial fit the bumper, and I've also got some new bumper mounting brackets because the other ones had broke. So they go on there, so I need to fit that onto there and then fit the other side on, and then we'll just trial fit the bumper quickly to see how it looks. Yeah. Right, I've just sewn the bumper on, just loose. I don't push it in these corners because you can never get them back off, not without breaking the clips. And the body shop don't want it on anyway to start with, so I've just thrown it on just to try and get an impression of how it's going to look. Obviously there's going to be a massive grille in the middle. I've got the lower grills, you know, they all need to go in, but it needs painting before how they go on. The tops of these will be out here, so you'll get a nice line with the bonnet, should I say. Like that. So all in all, you know, made quite a bit of progress today. It looks a lot better. It's getting the window replaced tomorrow. It's got a nice big crack in it. So really today, that's going to be it. I don't really have any other little jobs I can do, and it's getting on now. So yeah, that's it now. That's it, it's been a good day on it. But like always, thanks for watching, and please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.